Hey guys, what's going on? Pink5 here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys 3 quick and easy GTA 5 money methods. The first one will be if you're a fairly low level, so 0 to about 50. Second one will be if you've not got a lot of money but you've got a bit, and 50 to 100 or 50 plus. And the third one will be if you've got a bit of money in a CEO organisation. So guys, the first money method is doing a titan of a job. You've probably all heard of this one before. And I'm just going to give you guys my best strategy and the way I used to do it when I needed to get money quickly, and there's gameplay on the screen. We didn't completely do my strategy with this one, we just wanted to do it quick, so we had some gameplay to show you guys. So pretty much what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to have 1 to 4 players. You don't necessarily need more than 1 person, you can do this solo, it just doesn't give you as much money as you could if you had, 2, 3, 4 players. Well, either way, do it with as many players as you possibly can. You're going to want to drive to the airport in a fairly large vehicle. We also didn't do this, but going in a fairly large vehicle when you're a lower level is easier because you won't have as many weapons and stuff like that. So what you're going to want to do is drive there, drive to the airport and whatnot, get close enough to the hangar that they don't notice you, but you can still shoot them. And what you're going to want to do, turn your car so it's facing them and it's on its side, and then get out and take cover behind the car, snipe them or shoot them with whatever weapons you have, and slowly start moving forward in the car. And you can just drive around and shoot them. It is easy to do that, but it's not the best method because you are killed very easily. And also, one thing I forgot to mention is put the mission difficulty on hard, then it increases your profits pretty much. It increases how much money you get. So guys, when you're close enough to the hangar, you've took out all the mercenaries, what you're going to want to do is get in the truck what's parked in front of the Titan and drive it forward and to the left a little bit, just so it's easy enough for the Titan to get out. And what you're going to want to do after that is you or a friend can get in the Titan, or both of you if you really want to. Pretty much drive it forward and a little bit to the left so you get enough room to take off, and then fly to Sandy Shores airfield. So once you've entered Sandy Shores, what you're going to want to do is land it on the airstrip, but don't go into the little yellow circle. You don't want to finish the mission yet. What you want to do is wait 2 to 5 minutes to increase the mission time, and increasing the mission time will get you more money. You can wait as long as you want. I waited 5 minutes when I used to do it, and that used to get me about 20k. And I've also played the mission again recently, and it gets you about 18,000. So it still gets you a decent amount of money for a mission at least. So what you're going to want to do after this is drive the plane into the little yellow circle. You and your friends will all get out of the plane and whatnot. You'll get your amount of money in RP, and you can also sometimes, when it comes up with the little thing to get a little bit more RP, just like it or dislike it, leave a vote. And then you can keep repeating this as much as you want. It's a fairly quick method. It'll take you about 10 minutes if you wait for 5. It shouldn't take you that long depending how far away you are from the airport. For this money method, guys, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start up the mission, the parking garage or the parking garage if you're from like another part of the world. Let's all want you to steal some documents from a parking garage. It's just a car park, you want you to go up and steal them. But you're going to need a minimum of 2 people, and if you can't find someone, normally when you try and load into it, you won't have to host the session, but if you do, just get a randomer to join you, it's not too difficult. So the best way to do this is to have 4 people. So you're going to have to drive to the location, and once you're at the location, the snipers are going to want to be on the roof, and the person or people who are attacking to get the documents are going to have to stay clear for a couple of seconds. Just don't go in yet. Wait till the snipers have took out all the people on the roof. It's the easiest way to do it, and probably the most efficient, because if you get killed and you get killed twice, it kind of, it makes you restart the mission. So pretty much once the people who are sniping take out all the guys, you're going to want to go and get the documents, and once you've got the documents you're going to want to drive back to Lester's warehouse. People will sometimes come after you, it's not always there, the people don't always spawn in to come after you, but sometimes you will get shot and you need to try and avoid death as much as you can, because that means you have to recollect the documents. So once you've got to Lester's warehouse, what you're going to want to do, you don't want to finish the mission. This is like all the rest of the missions and all the rest of the money methods, what include missions, you're going to want to wait. But for this mission I found the best way, sit for 3 minutes, and just wait. Just wait there for 3 minutes, make sure you're moving about so you don't get kicked for being idle. But once you've waited 3 minutes, if you've got 4 people, you will get roughly about 20,000. If you've got 2 people, You can still get about 20,000, but the most I've ever got is 26,000 from this, and this is waiting for about 10 minutes with 4 people. So guys, that's pretty much it for that money method. It's very basic and it's easy to do, it's quick to complete, and you can just keep redoing this method over and over again, and if you can find some people to do it for you, you can make roughly about 150k an hour if you completely try out it. You can probably make more, but obviously I've not completely sweated it out because I'm a fairly high level in GTA 5. Okay guys, for the final money method, you can be any level for this. You just do need a fair bit of money to get it started, and pretty much it involves having a CEO organisation and a vehicle trading warehouse. The best way to do this is to get 2 people or 4 people if you've got that many friends. Get into a solo session. If you don't know how to get into a solo session, I'll leave the link in the description to my previous video which shows you how to. But what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to go to your vehicle warehouse, sell cars what aren't in your collections. So guys, once you and your friends or friend have completed vehicles, you've fully customized them to whatever, there will be people chasing after you if they are high-end vehicles. If they're not high-end vehicles, then you won't have any AI chasing after you. Pretty much to avoid the AI shooting you, if you 2 or you 4 stay together, they will still come after you, but if one person drives ahead and then the rest stay behind, they'll come after you still. The first person will spawn them in and they'll just wait for the rest of the people. The best way to do it is to split up into different sections. So one person goes one way, one person goes another, or 2 people go one way, 2 people go another, and you stay very close together. That's the way I found what was the easiest to stop them spawning in. Or when they did spawn in, they kind of glitched out and didn't chase after you, they just stayed still and didn't shoot. And even if you drop to about 180, you still will be making roughly 140k profit, 150k profit, something like that. But this is probably the quickest and most efficient way to make money, because once you've completed the vehicles, you can go back and buy more and then sell them again after. It's the easiest way and the way I've found the most efficient to make money quickly on GTA 5, especially when you've got a fair bit of money already and you're just wanting to find ways to do it quickly. So if you have a bunker and if you have a vehicle warehouse, you can make upwards of 2 million an hour. The maximum I've made is 1.6 million, and that was with me and another person, and that was in roughly 2 hours. So it is very easy to make money if you do have the resources, but if not, try and save up for the vehicle warehouse and save up for the bunker. It's probably the best things you can do in GTA at the minute, especially with all the new DLC what's come out. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe down below as you always do, and I'll see you guys in the next video.